Little Miss Recap contains adult language and is intended for entertainment purposes only. Little Miss Recap is part of the Acast Creator Network. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Little Miss Recap, the podcast where half of our team is stranded in Canada.
Oh,
Guys,
yes.
it is Friday as we come to you.
The 13th.
Friday the 13th.
Amy.
Amanda was supposed to be home yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was. I was supposed to be home by 10 o'clock last night. No.
Now you're suffering in a 5-star hotel.
I am suffering in a 5-star hotel. Yeah, so the long and the short of it is that I was supposed to fly home from Toronto last night. I know we have a number of Toronto backdoor friends who are like, well, dude, don't go to Pearson, go to Billy Bishop, the city airport. I'm like, I did that. I heard the music. I was well warned. I did what I was told. Well, this has turned into a clusterfuck because every flight was canceled yesterday. I tried to get on an earlier flight. That didn't work. They kept delaying us. And then at 9 o'clock, they're like, it's not happening. One of my coworkers is here. I feel really bad for him. His son is having the tubes in his ears this morning, so he's missing that. I feel terrible about that. I mean, I'm just annoyed. That's a real thing.
He's probably secretly happy.
Well, they also have another kid, so it's now becoming a childcare
I got
nightmare too.
Again, he's probably secretly happy.
Probably. But and so
sorry, can't get there. You gotta do it yourself.
So then they're like, well, we'll give you a hotel voucher. And I'm like, what the hell kind of hotel is this rinky dink airline going to put us in? Because the airline is Porter. It's not even one you've ever heard of.
Oh.
So then they put us in the Fairmount Royal York. So I go on ye old Google. It's a 5-star fucking hotel.
Wow.
It's definitely old. You can tell.
Yeah.
But it's old in that majestic hotel sort of way.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Oh.
So I get into my room at 10 o'clock last night. Start trying to find flights. Not a single flight I can find for today. So I'm just going to go to the airport today for my 3 o'clock flight. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
If I don't get out tonight, I'm going to figure out a way to get myself to Buffalo tomorrow, rent me a car, and just drive to Newark and drive home and spend the rest of the weekend with Leo and Toby. Because apparently Leo is really missing me. And Todd's like, I need you to come home. Your cat is getting on my fucking nerves. So that's where we are right now.
So one highlight, by the time this drops on Monday, the world will have seen the Sister Wives episode, unless you don't have cable and you're forced to wait till the next day and watch it on Max.
Can we talk about this for a second?
Guys,
I mean, I know exactly why they're doing it. They're doing it for the commercial grabs. They're not getting those ratings on network
streaming.
They're getting everybody on streaming.
Yeah, everybody's on streaming. They need the network ratings.
Right.
Yeah, they want to push us back to the network. It's not going to happen, dude.
Well, I mean, I will watch it there because I can, only because I happen to have Sling. If I didn't, I would just wait. Well, thankfully I have a screener, but I would just wait till the next day. People are going to be dropping Discovery Plus and Max in droves.
I just got an email for Discovery Plus like, oh, do you want to sign up for $1.90? I'm like, why? It's trash. You're not even getting my $1.99.
Right. No, I have Max.
I have my sister's Max account. That's what I'm using.
We have
Come
our own
after me, Warner Discovery.
We have our own Max account, but I'm pretty sure Todd's parents use it as well. Whatever.
You log into any of my streaming services, there's 10 profiles.
Oh, yeah. And the other day I opened up, what app did I open? Oh, maybe it was the Lifetime app.
Yeah.
And Todd's like, at the top, because if you go in through a cable service, it gives you things like, it says Verizon Fios. He's like, why does it say Verizon Fios? I'm like, we're using my mom's login. He's like, oh, okay. I just
mine says Blue Ridge Cable.
Okay.
Which is my mother's login.
Yeah. Yeah. My mom is not a streaming girly. I mean, she has Netflix and stuff, but she's never going to get rid of straight up cable because I don't think she could emotionally handle it. At 80 years old, she doesn't have to do that.
And I don't know why they're doing this.
I don't either. I mean, I do, but it's stupid.
But I don't want to talk too much about Sister Wives because of course our full episode will be behind the paywall because, and we put that behind the paywall last year and I'm so glad we did because we have a lot to talk about, especially around Garrison and stuff like that I just feel better just talking with our twin flames about it.
Yeah, I do too.
I really do.
I do too. This is so sensitive and they, I mean, if people have seen it or not seen it, they do acknowledge Garrison's passing just in a little thing in the beginning, but they've got to talk more about it at some point. That can't just be it.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But it was fine for now.
It was fine. So in terms of 90 Day, any scoop, any news happening? Oh, I wanted to read the social media posts from Reedy. Listen to me. Well, that's their couple name.
Reedy.
Yep, Renee and Chidi.
Okay.
So we know that they have been, she broke her NDA almost immediately.
Oh, yeah. And he doesn't give a shit. What are they going to do to him?
No.
That's the thing about all these foreign folks. I'm like, what are they going to do to you?
Yeah.
They're not paying you.
Do. I don't know what they're going to do.
Unless the deal is if you break your NDA, we don't pay the other person. But if Chidi and Renee aren't together anymore, what the fuck does he care? I mean, we have no idea if they're together or not. I'm going to guess they're not based on these posts coming out.
So he started it, which was weird. Well, and because he jumped to the Reddit or to the social media to defend how he looked from last episode. Dude, you came off smelling like a rose.
Oh, he was a delight.
You were fine.
Yes.
But he felt like he had to defend that he
didn't
want to bang her.
I think he is wondering or worried that people think he's a bad guy because he didn't bang her and didn't tell her ahead of time.
Nobody thought he was a bad guy. He handled that probably the best way I've ever seen a 90 Day person handle it.
Oh my God. He could not have been nicer about it.
So here's what he said. His his name is interesting. Chidi K. P. Manzi.
Okay, sure.
Of course, there are times when silence is golden, but there are also times when silence can be morbidly dangerous. You don't need morbidly there, dude. It is against
writer Amy.
It is against Stephen King will tell you, kill all the adverbs. You don't need them.
He's blind, dude. Let it go.
It is against this backdrop that I wish to clarify some issues regarding the episodes aired so far. Okay, there's only 2. The primary issue is the decision not to have sex or share bed until we are married. While this is a decision I've made, I want to make it clear that I informed Rayne about this before she came to Nigeria.
Rayne. No one can say her name right. I know it's Renee. I always want to say Rainey.
Upon hearing this, she reacted with overwhelming anger, threatening to cancel her visit and later changed her mind. In making this difficult decision, aside from my faith, I'm also deeply concerned by some of the unsettling alien and mystic things Renee mentioned during our discussions. On one occasion, she asked if I was ready to be sacrificed and if I was prepared to be in the same room with her when vampires and cannibals would gather for the feast.
What on earth?
Reminds me of Hotel California. She claimed to communicate.
I'm thinking Yellow Jackets.
She claimed to communicate with the dead and even said she had seen and talked to my late father. She bragged about having dark powers, threatened to summon dark forces from all corners of the earth against me and my family if she didn't get what she wanted. She even mentioned having a force that enters any man who has sex with her. Amanda?
I mean, many have said poetically in literature that men have a force that enters women.
Yes.
When they that.
Yes.
I don't
when
know
the
how
P goes in the V.
Right. I don't know how she's getting
the
a
F
force
comes
into
out.
him.
A force comes out, I guess.
The P goes into the V, the F comes out. Okay. I don't know what happens here, but
While I love Renee.
It doesn't sound good.
While I love Renee and wanted to share a room with her, even though we would not be having sex, my decision to sleep separately was a precaution to carefully observe her and determine if the frightening tales were genuine or just bluffs. Dude, if you have to, pro tip, if you have to sleep in a separate room because you're afraid that your partner is possessed by the devil and other demons and may summon vampires to a feast,
don't do it.
Maybe don't date that person. I'm just going to throw that out.
How brave of you, Amy.
Yes.
What a hot take you just had there.
Hot take. So my decision is not a willful abandonment as some have misconstrued, but rather a precautionary measure. Okay. Now we get to her response.
Oh boy.
Her screen name is Rayne, Rayne.
Okay.
The last stone standing 111. I would
I'm
never
sure
go.
That means some weird, woke, crazy shit. Okay.
I would never go all the way for somebody in a romantic relationship unless they seemed as if they were going all the way for me. 100% connected spiritually. Number 2, the root of all evil, money, and opportunistic lunatics that choose evil over another living being. I don't understand any of this. Rid this earth of all evil. It's always been assets. It's always been negative. And now you've stooped to a whole new level that I never thought you could stoop down to. This was the first message you chose to send me after a couple months of silence before my arrival. My heart was broken already, but I was hopeful. And the message is, I want you, love, just sad how you don't want to help me out. Get an Android phone. I love you still. Okay, so he wanted an Android phone, I guess? Okay.
I guess. I don't know.
Well, because she's not going to buy Apple.
No. There's somehow the Illuminati is involved. Well, she believes in the Illuminati.
Listen.
She's good with the Illuminati.
I was once.
We need to mark Illuminati safe from her.
Yeah, she can't get in on that.
No,
Illuminati.
She cannot be near Arthur.
I once stood in a kitchen and had someone who I considered a very intelligent person say to me,
"Oh God,
why would you use an Apple device? Have you seen their logo? It is clearly the bitten apple from Satan." I'm like, what? First of all, Satan didn't bite an apple.
No, that would have been
Second of all, I don't even understand this. What is happening right now?
Right. Okay.
So then she goes on and on and on. And I'm not reading all of this, but it's on the Reddit, guys. Get to the Reddit.
Oh my God.
Okay. She does say the sacrifice we talked about was the sacrifice you must make when you come to the U.S. and enter a whole new relationship. You take everything too dark because you are dark. Okay, girl.
Okay.
All right. Mm-hmm.
You're sitting there with a room full of troll dolls and a bed that looks like a 12-year-old. That's a 12-year-old's bed, and he's the dark one.
Yeah.
And all of your friends are chickens?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. But you eat chicken, which we'll talk about in a minute.
Let's start with them, shall we?
Yes.
So this is Before the 90 Days, Season 7, Episode 3, The Sound and the Fury. Of course, a novel by William Faulkner.
I was just, so it's not going to be all Charles Dickens, because that's what we thought at first.
That's what we thought, which why would you do a double Charles Dickens right in the beginning?
Who knows?
That sounds like a sex move, a double
Charles Dickens. That or some weird gymnastic shit.
Or a weird drink. I'll have a double Charles Dickens, please. And they just dump a shitload of like whiskey in there.
Right. I was listening to Kim and Kyle do the last week's episode, and they're like, oh my God, with this chicken shit, how great will it be if it turns out she's not a vegetarian? And I'm like, I know she's not.
There you go. So Renee and Chidi, it's the next morning and she's sweeping the floor and she says it was extremely humid in there. And clearly she was having like night sweats essentially because she said, I felt like I was having fever.
Dude, it just looks hot there.
I would never last.
No, I would never last
there. I'm a big old baby.
No, I can't do that.
So she says it sucks that he didn't want to bang, but maybe I'm too much woman for him.
Sure. Okay.
So he comes in and he makes her breakfast. He says he used to watch his mother cook, so he remembers his way around the kitchen. Now, Matt Sharp.
Stop. Come closer. Cam.
Come closer.
I knew exactly where you were going. Stop.
We, as a country, as a
planet,
entire planet, know the concept of what it means to be blind.
Correct.
You can't see things.
Right.
We understand that. We don't need this anymore. The first time it was cute. It was helpful. Thank you. We understood what he was seeing or not seeing.
Right.
Now it's just getting annoying, slightly insulting maybe. I don't like it.
Yeah. Ooh, we should have told Mary Payne to yell at Matt Sharp about that last night.
Absolutely. I can't wait to talk to her and find out what's going on there.
I cannot wait for you to get all the skinny there.
So he's making breakfast and he drops a spatula and Renee is just doing too much.
She needs to actually stay out of his way because he knows what he's doing.
She's trying to help. She almost like makes him stab himself. I don't know what's happening here. She says that she is grateful for the meal. She says her favorite food is hamburgers. And immediately I was like, a cow has to be killed for that, right?
Right. Well, cows aren't her friends. So, okay. I was still with her.
Okay. She's excited to be with him and touch him and tickle him. And it's been 6 years. And she never finished the sentence. And I didn't understand. Was it 6 years they were talking or 6 years since she has been with someone?
I think it's 6 years since she's banged somebody. They've been talking for 5 years.
Okay. So that's a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So Chidi says, I do get aroused by her. Really? Okay. This girl? Okay. And I know she has great passion to bang me.
Mm-hmm.
But I need to have the talk with her about my,
the
born
fact that
again
the P is not going in the V until we're M'd. Until the M.
Now they go to the market with the wonderful Victoria.
I love his sister.
I do too.
So much. She needs to protect Chidi at all costs. And I think she will.
I think she's learning. She has to,
Yeah.
She says Renee needs to learn how to guide Chidi.
Mm-hmm.
One thing that drives me crazy about Renee is she calls Victoria the sister when she refers to her.
I know.
Oh, I didn't realize the sister would be coming with us. She has a name.
Right.
And I'm sure she calls you by your name.
Right. Or you could just say, I didn't realize Chidi's sister would be coming, or his sister. It's the.
It's weird.
That really others her.
Yes.
It's really uncomfortable.
She does admit eventually that she is glad that Victoria came because it's wild there. Like the market is very busy. The streets are very busy. You're not going to have the bumps on the curb like we have, in America. And I don't know, they're probably in a lot of parts of Europe.
Yeah. I have, I've spoken that I do have a friend who's blind and I've guided him before. Mm-hmm. It's hard. And you don't do it. I have found that my instincts are not the right way to do it. Mm-hmm. He needs something else, which thankfully he has taught me and his wife taught me and I'm better at it. But
because I think I would approach it just coming from like a parenting point of view.
Yes.
Kind of like I shuffled my kids through streets.
I think that's probably my approach.
You're right. It's a different accommodation. Mm-hmm. It's not the same. Mm-hmm. So, and at one point, Victoria is holding both of their hands.
Yes, it's cute.
To kind of walk them through. So they get to the chickens and Renee starts. She starts to unravel. She says,
starts talking to them.
She says she would rather starve than to have this chicken killed. Mm-hmm. She tells the guy, if you kill this chicken, I'm going to lose my fucking mind and burn this market to the ground. Like that's essentially what she's saying.
And like her face is like twitching. Like she is having something. Something is happening.
It's bad. Victoria's like, okay. Like, let's just walk over here. Let's get away from this.
Victoria's like, I don't know how to diffuse this shit.
So she tells the camera, Victoria knows chickens are like my family. I have made this very clear. Would she put my family member to death so I could eat him? Now, Victoria very rightly says, but you eat chicken.
Ding, 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 ding.
And Renee's like, yeah, but I don't see it. I don't have to watch it. Okay.
Look, I know this is hypocritical, what I'm about to say. And I actually agree with the rant that like Kim from Cray Cray goes on a lot about like, if you're not willing to see this happen, you probably shouldn't eat meat and stuff because this is just the reality. Yeah. I am happy to own the hypocrisy of I just need to be divorced from that part of it and just get it, just get it from the grocery store or the farmer's market or whatever. I understand that makes me a horrific hypocrite and I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
But like, given her, I think chickens are lovely. I don't have an emotional attachment to them in any way, shape, or form. She does. So you think she would just not eat chicken? Right.
I know why she eats chicken, because chicken is fucking delicious.
Chicken is delicious to everybody except for Timmy Archer. That's enough reason to leave him sometimes, Amy.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So she says, well, I eat chicken, but not that chicken.
Okay.
Well, somebody else is gonna.
She only eats Purdue chicken, I guess.
It has to be grown on a factory farm.
That's it. Actually, the chickens need to be terribly raised and tortured for her to eat them. Because that's the reality of factory farming.
Yes. So she gets real angry. And Victoria even offers to go back and buy the chicken when she's not. Like, you sit over here like a little child. Right. And I'll go over and be the big girl and buy
take care
food.
Of this.
Yeah.
Right.
But Renee says, no, you're going to have to shove it down my throat. I won't eat it. I won't eat it. And her eyes get buggy. And I'm like, whoa.
Her eyes get quite large when she is upset.
Yeah.
Her. What did Chidi call her eyes to begin with? A big bulgy eyes?
He said something like her eyes are very large.
Large. Well, they get real large. Yeah. As large as they are normally, they
large
get double large.
Large Marge.
Oh my God, she totally has the large Marge eyes that like pop out.
Tell him large Marge sent you.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Tell me you're a child of the 80s without telling me you're a child of the 80s.
That haunted my every waking minute.
Well, and then Zelda replaced it.
How dare you bring her to my mind?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So Chidi and Renee now go back towards the house, and he's real confused because she eats chicken again. She eats chicken. And he says she eats it a lot.
Yeah.
And he says, well, this is how she is. What are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
So Renee says, I'm not embarrassed of how I acted, and I don't give a fuck, because when you piss me off, look out. I'm like, oh, she's going to be fun. She is going to be fun.
She's a real treat. Yep. I'm telling you, man, the casting for this season, they should all get Emmys for.
Yeah.
This is some of the best casting we've had on any of these episodes in a long time.
It's good. So now they're talking about how she wants him to touch her more and show up a bit more in the affection department. She's never had loving affection. And he says, okay, I wanted to have this.
You're really difficult. Okay,
he said, I wanted to have this conversation in person because it's important.
He's so sweet.
I love you and I will do everything to keep you, but I will not be putting my P in your V.
Until we are M'd.
And he says, it is a vow between God and me. She tells the camera, I waited 5.5 years for this and flew across the world. And now you're telling me your little celibacy story? Are you kidding me? She says to him, you've always had the same faith, so I'm really confused. And he says, this is biblically correct, in my opinion.
Okay.
She says, I thought we had a deeper connection. You said God had brought us together. So which is it?
I get that she's frustrated by this.
Yeah, me too.
I absolutely get that she's frustrated by this. Were I in her position, I too would be frustrated. For me, sex is a very important part of a relationship. I absolutely believe in sex before marriage because I think you need to understand every aspect of a relationship before you marry somebody.
You heard it here first, guys and girls. Amanda is telling everyone, go have premarital sex.
Go have premarital sex. I'm a big fan of it.
Yep.
But it's not for him, and that is fine. That is his choice.
Yeah.
And she needs to do one of two things, either respect it or end the relationship.
Yeah. Yep.
But not sit there and tell him what he believes is bullshit.
Well, and if this is true, he says, I wanted to have this conversation in person.
Yeah.
Which leads me to believe he did not have this conversation with her beforehand.
Correct.
And if that's the case, that's shitty.
That is shitty.
That's shitty, Chidi.
Shitty.
Okay. So she's frustrated and says, I don't understand. So her point that she's trying to make is, you've told us basically that God has sanctioned our relationship.
So why can't we
if God's okay with it, why can't you put the P in my V? Okay. So she's mad that he's putting God before her, and seeing if they are compatible sexually is important to her.
By the way, we can do a lot of other things besides P and the V and have it be really great.
They could put the P in the M. Or the A. No, not the A. That would be, no.
No, I don't think so. Or
Between
we could put the M and the V.
Between the T's.
Between the T's. How many letters are we going to come up with here?
All right. Who do we want to do next?
Should we do Loren and Faith?
Let's do Loren and Faith.
Okay. So it's time for them to leave the airport. They grab a taxi, head into Manila, and Faith is just trying to explain to Loren everything that he's seeing. She asks if he's happy. He says that they have a date tomorrow and the next day and the next day. So she's thinking this is okay. She's so nervous that he's going to reject her. It makes me sad for her because
I know.
Because she's lovely. And this guy is fetishizing her, not appreciating her. And so Loren thinks that Faith is physically shy and he's super attracted to her and can't wait to get closer to her.
He just wants to bang.
He just wants that D is really all he wants.
Yeah.
He wants that D in F form.
Yes. Yep. I had to think for a minute there.
Yeah.
A lot of letters.
A lot of letters being thrown around here. And she says she likes his energy and this is the next chapter of her life and the beginning of her future. It's very sweet. They get to her hotel. The desk staff have clearly all heard about him because they're like, oh, this is your boyfriend, blah, blah, blah. They're all super welcoming and lovely. And Loren will have his own room and Faith explains that she can help him with anything. Ha ha. Like literally, I run this place. Yeah. Whatever you need. I gotcha.
He got the hookup.
Right. I was expecting him to freak out about the separate room. He didn't seem to.
He was okay about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Now who's paying for it? That's another problem.
Exactly.
Yeah. And she says she isn't ready to sleep together because she's never had sex with emotion behind it. Which makes me so sad for her.
I know.
Well, I mean, Renee has the same problem.
Yes.
She's never had sex with emotion either. So he takes a shower, like, thank God, because we always ding these people for not showering after being on a 19-hour flight.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to take him for traditional Filipino food from a street vendor. This looks lovely.
Yep.
And you could tell she is so nervous. This is her first real date with a man. It's sweet, but the dinner's real awkward.
Yeah.
And Loren asks if he's the first one that she thought would be her boyfriend who actually showed up.
I know. I love Faith. Faith needs to be protected at all costs.
I know. And she needs to be protected from this
douchebag.
Yeah. And she says she's been screwed over so many times. Well, she doesn't say it in that words, but she's been screwed over so many times. And when men find out she's a lady boy, they block her.
Yeah.
And he says, I'm into you. All of you.
This was so interesting to me because this is a conversation that we have quite a bit in my life around, like I said, I have a trans person in my life and they struggle with, when do you tell people that you've just started dating? And it's a real thing and it's a real conversation. And we've had many conversations in this household about it. And it's like, I'm such a Gen Xer that I always worry for their safety.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I come from that world of...
We all saw Boys Don't Cry. We know how all evil this shit can be.
Yeah, we all saw people react really shitty to these situations.
Yep.
So, like, I don't know. It's just so... It's so sad for me that this has to be such a thing. Right?
And the fact that there's this... It's not our view, but there is this view in the world currently that we need to be protected from trans people, when in the reality is that trans people need to be protected from cisgendered people.
Yeah.
Because they are
100%.
much more vulnerable than...
Yes.
But we somehow have flipped the script and it makes absolutely no sense at all.
Yeah.
And so I just want her to be protected at all costs.
I know.
I love her.
Me too. I know. Hey everyone, stay tuned. Little Miss Recap will be right back after these words. Amanda.
Amy.
For our sponsor, Lumi Gummies today, I have an idea. I think we should do a rapid fire bonus round. Which 90-day celebrity stars need a Lumi Gummy or have taken a Lumi Gummy maybe?
Okay. Madeline.
Oh, I have her on my list too. Manon. Manon could really use indica.
Yeah, to calm her the fuck down.
Calm down a little bit.
I think Jenny could use a sativa to maybe up the energy a little bit, because there's none there.
Funny you mentioned Jenny. I have Sumit's aunt can use one to
definitely
chill out a little bit.
She definitely could use one. This is a wild card. Florian could use one. I don't know what variety.
Yeah,
but
maybe
I feel
he needs a hybrid.
I feel like Florian on a gummy would be good.
Yeah. I also have Dylan's mom from Dylan and Patia.
Yeah.
And I have Luke's dad of Luke and Madeline.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we can use Lumi Gummies as well.
Yes.
Yes.
All the time.
Consistent, mellow, and super delicious, Lumi Gummies are specifically designed to make you feel good, not stoned. Whether you're looking for an end-of-the-day de-stressor, a midday mood boost, or help getting the best sleep ever, Lumi Gummies has a strain that's right for you. So, Amanda, our flavor that we like a lot in this home is the sour strawberry cookie hybrid.
Ooh, is it particularly sour?
It's not super sour because I don't like sour things.
Yeah, I don't either.
But I just find that it's the perfect blend of up and down. It's right in the middle.
Nice.
But you feel good. I really like it.
I'm a hybrid girly myself, and I'm going to go with the watermelon sorbet because I do enjoy watermelon, and it's just a nice, cool, chill evening of watching TV.
You know what I need to do? I need to take one before Sister Wives comes out. Before I meet my arch nemesis in the ring.
Yes. I think it would help you a great deal. I think it would help Cody Brown a great deal.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Guys, Lumi Gummies are available nationwide. Go to lumigummies.com. That's LUMI gummies.com. Use code Little Miss Recap for 30% off your order. That is Lumi Gummies, LUMI gummies.com. Code Little Miss Recap. Lumis.com. Code Little Miss Recap. It's 30%. And the link is in the show notes if you guys need it.
Amy, now we're going to do the girlfriend test.
I can't with this douchebag.
He thinks these questions are going to help him understand her better. She thinks this is ridiculous and just hands it back to him.
Okay. Here's the thing I don't understand.
Okay.
Some of the questions are interesting. Okay. Why can't you just have them in a normal conversation?
Right.
Why can't you just be like, oh, so there's this funny, puzzling question I like to ask everybody.
Right.
What do you...
Are snakes on every continent?
Yes. Like something like that. Or what do you need to get on the other side of a wall?
Right.
I don't know. Something.
Right. I love puzzles.
Yes.
Here's a puzzle question.
Yes. Why does it have to be like, here's a test. Make sure you put your name at the top. What a douchebag.
I know. There is this test called, the New York Times actually put it out, called 36 Questions to Fall in Love.
Oh.
And they're actually really good questions. I actually did it with Todd.
You need to send that to me. I need to do it with Timmy.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, God. You should do it on air. See what happens.
Okay.
Actually, when I did it with Todd, this was one of the times I knew that this was real. Like in his mind, this was real legit. One of the questions was something about who would you want to travel with or something like that. And he's like, as long as I have you and my son, I don't need anybody else.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, he's in.
Yeah.
He's
in.
Okay.
No, I definitely would love to do that. Timmy and I had that app, that paired app.
Yeah.
And we did that for like 6 months. And we each answered a question every morning about our relationship. And I loved it. I loved doing it. It was lovely.
Did he like doing it?
I think I don't know. I mean, he did it.
Right. Did he tolerate it or did he get something out of it?
I think he got something out of it.
Okay, good. Good. So she thinks the questions are ridiculous, throws it back at him, and she says, it had crazy questions, like grade school, and kind of weird.
Yeah, she's not into this, and she shouldn't be.
No, because it's weird. And she wants to take it slow. She's just so afraid of getting her heart broken. And he's like, we can go as slow as you need, but we only have 20 days. And we just need to know in those 20 days what's going to happen here.
Yeah, he's like, I want to lock this down.
Right. And basically, there's 20 days to prove herself to him. And Loren understands wanting to take it slow, but they are on a tight timeline. They got things to do. They need to fuck.
Yep.
And he needs to figure out if they're sexually compatible. So he walks her to her door, says goodnight, and now we're finished with them.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Gravy.
Where are we going next?
I think we should finish with Tigerlily and Adnan. That kicks it over to you for 2.
Sunny and Veah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sunny grew up in Bangladesh. Now, Sunny is a good-looking guy who just needs to tweeze those eyebrows. That's all.
That's all. No. He seems sweet and he's cute.
And if I'm picking up on it, dude,
it's a problem.
It's obvious.
Right.
So he grew up in Bangladesh, but his dad went to South Africa when he was young. And he finished school. When he finished school, he went to Durban, South Africa. So Sunny is 26.
Okay.
Veah is 27. Okay.
At least
age
we're
appropriate.
Completely age appropriate.
So he says since he's been here running his dad's store with them. And when he first came, he had trouble adjusting and making friends, but eventually he did. And he has a pretty good life in South Africa. He lives with his good buddy, Ali. And he says he's had one girlfriend here and it didn't work out. So he downloaded the international dating app and that's when he met Veah.
Why do these people do this? One failed relationship and now we have to go abroad?
Veah has real Bianca from Love After Lockup energy.
Yes, she does.
Yes, she does.
Yes, she does.
So
Florida and all.
She is 27 from Orlando. She has cute eyes, he says, and 2 colors of hair. Okay. She
She's a
doesn't
cute girl.
anymore.
No. But in her initial pictures, she did.
Yeah. He says they started talking more and more and they got to know each other. And Sunny is very confident that they'll be happy, but Ali, not so much. Ali's like, you guys fight all the time.
Right.
Sunny says Veah grew up in foster care and it was similar. He can relate to that because it was similar to when his dad left. And he's like, me and my dad are fine now. My dad and I are fine now, but like we weren't for a long time because I grew up without him. So Sunny says, I won't lie. Sometimes I don't trust her, especially since she's good friends with Rory, her ex-boyfriend.
Dun, dun, dun.
He says you shouldn't be friends with your exes, and it makes me jealous. And Sunny says, in their culture, when you break up, you hate one another. But not in America. I guess you stay friends. No, you don't.
Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't.
You
It's not a given. It's not one way or the other. I hate the trope that you have to hate somebody you break up with.
I agree. But I also know there's many people who get out bad relationships and they don't want anything to do with that other person, Christine and Cody.
No. I'm going to come for Christine a bit.
I know. So he's planning on proposing and Ali's like, nah, not going to go, not going to go good.
Don't do that.
Go good. Later, we see him going to the mosque. We learn he grew up Muslim. And we also learn that he and Veah have been talking for 1 year. Now we go 24 hours earlier. Yes. Our favorite part.
Mm-hmm.
In Orlando, Veah is playing some backyard game where you whip a ball at a trampoline. What is this?
I have no idea.
Okay, backdoor friends, come
if
at
this
us.
Is a thing.
And please tell us what this game is that they were playing.
Never seen anything like it.
So she says she's never been out of the country before. She's only ever seen him twice. So this confused me. Did he come here or is she talking about on a video call?
I think a video call.
Okay, that was confusing.
Because here's the thing, before the 90, they cannot have met.
Right, exactly.
So, yeah.
Okay. So she tells us she is an anxious person because she is one of 8 children. And her parents,
her backstory is so sad.
It's really sad. Her parents both had addiction issues and she was in and out of foster homes and she always felt like a burden. I felt really bad for her here.
I feel really bad for her.
She's nervous about a lot of reasonable stuff, I think. She's never left the country. She's nervous about navigating another country. Mm-hmm. She didn't realize they have the 240 outlets, not the 110. So, like, her friend walks her through that.
Right. Never occurred to her there's other outlets in the world.
No. So she says, Sonny seems to really care about me. Like, he calls me every morning and reminds me to take my vitamins. He reminds me to eat my lunch. Mm-hmm. This girl is so starved for care. Just care.
Just wants someone to care for her.
Yeah.
And actually, the things she's describing that make her feel loved are very parental. They're not romantic.
Yeah. Yep.
You know?
Yep. So another thing is she says, well, and the added benefit is he's hot.
Oh, sure. Okay. Hey, nothing wrong with that.
So she says they do get into fights quite a bit and he's jealous and he tracks her phone.
Oh, that's great.
She doesn't want that to happen without support there. So she's bringing Rory. Now,
oh, girl.
Rory has a past because he has trolled Sonny online by posting ha 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 under all of his selfies.
Oh my God.
Okay.
These people are all 12 years old. Emotionally.
Rory is, I just have a feeling he's going to be a dickbag. That's just my opinion.
I think he's a bro douchebag.
Mm-hmm. I wrote, what about bringing one of your other friends that are sitting here with you? They're all lovely.
Yes. What about bringing a girlfriend?
Yeah.
If your boyfriend is really dude, if your partner is this jealous, they're not a good partner. This is not a good relationship.
Correct.
This doesn't need to be this way. But if they are, bring a girlfriend.
Yes, and I have a question for you, and it's an important question.
Okay.
Does she have a wig on?
I don't know.
Kind of looks like it might be, right?
It might be. It seems really heavy.
Yeah. It doesn't
her hair just seems very heavy, and it seems heavier than the initial picture we saw of her with the 2-color hair.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. But, well, we end with her saying, "I just need Sonny to trust me."
Okay. Well,
so what could go wrong, Amanda?
Nothing. These two will be fine. Yeah. Love in the making.
All right. Who do we got next? Are you done with your people?
I have Tigerlily and Adnan. That's it.
Okay, so before we talk about Brian and Ingrid, I would like to talk about the amazing conversation that we had in our Facebook group, which is Backdoor Friends. Mm-hmm. So this is from BDF Diana. Okay, she writes, "Hey BDFs, happy Wednesday. Friendly reminder that disabled is not an insult nor a derogatory term." So let me back up and say where this came from.
Yeah.
So you and I were talking about the fact that Ingrid refers to Brian as a person who uses a wheelchair.
A wheelchair user, which we wondered in part, is that a translation situation?
Yes. And then we were struggling with, is it still okay to say disabled person?
Right.
Coming from an academic background, as I said on this post, like I was taught that it's person-centered. So it should be person with a disability rather than disabled person.
Yep.
So Diana, who herself is living this, has educated us and we really appreciate it.
Thank you, Diana. It was a great conversation.
She says, "I don't know if Brian on Before the 90 Days considers himself disabled, but being able to claim the term as an accurate description of how my life is impacted by a debilitating chronic illness has been empowering for me. I've learned so much from the awesome online disability community and their focus on disability justice. Instead of seeing the impact of my disease as weakness that I'm unable to overcome, I've been able to shift my thinking. It's still hard not to beat myself up sometimes. After all, capitalism and ableism are pervasive scourges. but claiming my identity as a disabled person has helped me recognize my inherent worth as a human and give myself credit for all the creative ways I get things done and meet my needs while dealing with frequent disruptive symptoms. And then she put a lovely picture of her family.
Yes, and her family's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. So then we've had some comments about it, and I just wanted to read the response to. So I had posted, a clarifying question. Would the term would have been person with a disability. I was talking about my training.
Right.
And I said, is that the proper way to phrase that? So then BDF Kennedy jumped in and said, you're referring to first person language, which is a highly individual preference. There are lots of think pieces online by disabled people about their feelings on the term, and they shared one. Mm-hmm. Diane weighed in and said, it's incredibly common for educators and other professionals to be taught to use person first language, sorry. Some disabled people do prefer that. Many of us don't. Mm-hmm. So it can be hard to know how to handle it if you don't know someone's preference, as is the case with Brian, but you're not inherently wrong to say person with a disability. So I thought this was really interesting.
It is really interesting. And I wish that
Thank you, Diana.
Yes, thank you, Diana. Thank you, Kennedy, as well. I wish that we could normalize asking somebody how they want to be spoken about. Because I feel like sometimes if I say, how should I describe you, that can be taken as offensive.
Yeah, right.
And it's not. Like I interview a lot of.
It doesn't come from a bad place. You want to accommodate their wishes.
It's no different than if somebody started calling me Mandy and I said, no, I prefer to be Amanda. I want to know that. Like, I interview a lot of people in my job, and I work in tech. So there's a lot of non-native English speakers that I interview. Mm-hmm. And unless it's very clear to me, I always ask, can I ask you how to pronounce your name? Because I want to say it right. It's important.
Yes.
And I try to do it in such a way that doesn't feel offensive. And I always say, thank you so much. It's important for me to address people properly.
I agree 100% with that. I taught ESL for many years at the college that I worked at, and I would work with our international students. And I actually asked a whole group of them, what do you wish people would say to you when they meet you? And more than half of them said, just ask me how to pronounce my name. Don't try to say it because you're going to say it wrong. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So your instincts are correct on that.
Yeah. So I wish we could do that with other things. Mm-hmm. I wish we could do that with, if you meet somebody who is blind, how do you like that to be described? Do you like to be described as visually impaired? Do you like to be described as blind? Like, I personally don't care how anyone wants to be described. I just want to describe them in the way they want to be described.
If they need to be described.
Yes. If it's relevant.
Exactly.
Right.
Yes.
It's that horrible thing that we do where we tell a story and then we have to mention someone's race when it has zero to do with the story.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, it's challenging. Like, let's say there were 3 people over there and one of them was Asian. Mm-hmm. You feel uncomfortable about saying, oh, I'm talking about the Asian person there, because then that somehow is like, but I'm just saying that because there are 3 people over there, one of whom's Asian. So it's making it clear who I'm talking about.
Right. And it almost feels like by going out of your way to not describe them that way would be weird.
Right. Exactly. It's such a weird thing. And
I wouldn't if somebody said, if I'm standing next to 2 supermodels and somebody's like, that chunky little meatball over there.
Right.
I would expect that.
Right. Because that's just an accurate description. The same as saying you're the brunette over there if they were 2 blondes.
Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting.
It is interesting.
So I was happy for the education.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So they leave the airport and Brian is talking her through how to get him in the car. And he's going to drive.
I know.
And I'm like, of course he is. He's an Uber driver.
Yeah. But I was still kind of surprised about it.
Yeah. So she hooks up the hand controls for him and he drives home and he tells the camera things are going well. And
Did you notice when she did that? She's like, he told me he's totally self-sufficient, but he needed me to do this.
Yeah.
I think she's going to start clocking all the times he needs something from her.
Well, and we learn he's doing it as a test.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, the car thing he wasn't.
The car
he
thing
doesn't have the manual dexterity to do it.
So he says he's waited 2 years for this night and he can't wait to bang. They get to the room and she goes in to take a shower. And I just wrote, did she not bring clothes? Because he's like, do you need a t-shirt to wear? I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. Well, she had a bag.
He takes half of Viagra is the main point here. Mm-hmm. Okay. So she's done and they're getting ready for bed and he needs to get in the shower. So he asks her if she'll take his jeans off for him. And he tells the camera that he can do most things himself, but he does test people a little bit to see their patience.
I don't feel like this was the good move on the first night. I really don't. It's too much.
It's a little too much. It's overwhelming.
It is overwhelming. First of all, they just met. Period. Yeah. Like, if nothing else, they just met each other.
Right. Yeah.
And I don't know. There's an intimacy to it, which to me feels different than the intimacy of having sex.
I agree.
Yeah. I don't know why it feels different, but it does.
She hears him jerking off a little bit in the shower, and she's like, "What are you doing?" And he explains that he has a catheter, and it's a tube. The catheter tube is glued to a condom, and he has to put the condom on.
Right.
So I will.
And he has to get a little bit of an erection to get the tube into his penis.
I will tell you this.
Yeah.
I labored for 4 or 5 hours with my girls before I had them. Okay. That was nothing compared to them putting a fucking catheter in me. That memory lives rent free in my brain. and when I think I'm going through a painful time, I just think back to that.
And go, nope, not as bad as that.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So now he comes out of the shower and he's like trying to get in bed with her, and you could tell she's just overwhelmed. He's showing her the catheter.
Yeah.
And she kind of turns to him and he says, usually our women are okay with the chair, but it's the other stuff they can't handle.
I'm sure. It's a lot.
And he says, she seems overwhelmed and I hope it wasn't too much for day one. It was. Okay.
Yeah. You pushed too hard, dude.
That's where we leave them. Okay.
Let's talk about our good friends Tigerlily and Adnan.
Whoa.
These two are going to be my favorite this season because this is the stupidest thing I've seen in a very long time.
You mean Sarper Jr.?
Sarper Jr. The number of people who are like, I see it, has been great.
It works. It does
work. So it's wedding time. And he says, are you ready? And she says, I guess we'll see, baby. She's freaking the fuck out. She just met him and all of this is really hitting her. They've been talking for only 4 months. Also, the thing that, again, I was listening to Kim and Kyle this morning that they pointed out, which we haven't even talked about. She has 2 children who have not met this man.
Nope.
And she is marrying him without her children there.
Yes. What's wrong with that, Amanda?
This is so fucked.
What could go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong? She says, so much is going through her brain. He wants 5 kids. She's going to meet his family, but
no. Enough is not going through her brain.
That's
the problem.
That is the problem. She says, apparently she has more to learn about him. You think?
You think?
Yeah. The mother kisses her. His mother seems very sweet.
The mother's very nice.
The family seems very nice. And they're very welcoming. And they're putting up with this bullshit. So I'm like, okay. Well, they're probably like, he's getting to America and he's marrying a real rich girl.
Yeah.
So his mother also can tell that Tigerlily's real scared.
Although they look like they're not hurting for money.
No, they look fine.
People. No.
The room where they get married in is fucking gorgeous.
I know. And the ring is fucking gorgeous.
Everything about this is stunning. Yeah. Like I could have spent 40 minutes just going through every part of that room. So we're just doing the paperwork. You know, this is it. They blur the officiant's face because apparently he didn't sign the release.
He doesn't want to be involved in this.
No. The translator walks her through her vows. And I'm like, no one walked her through what any of this would entail. She has no idea what contract she's signing. She has no family there. And as she says, I could be putting myself in a bad situation. Yeah.
You think?
Good job, girl. Good job. And then once she signs it, his brother and mother clap. Her gut feeling is telling her that Adnan is the one for her. This is real love. And she's never had that before. So she's just following her heart, Amy.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
So now Adnan gets down on one knee, presents her this gorgeous ring. He kisses her forehead. I said she probably butchered all of the Arabic, but she did give it a try.
She gave it a try, but she looked completely overwhelmed. Again, if only there were some tool one had where they could learn about these things before they happen to them. I just have to tell you, I was explaining to Timmy the egg-shaped translator that Jihoon had, and just reliving him out on the curb. This is
smoking and cursing,
terrible.
crouching and smoking, all over Seoul. Yes. I love Jihoon so much. I love the family Jihoon. I love Jihoon's mother just constantly shading Devin. Constantly shitting all over her. So great. So now Tigerlily's like, I have a husband and a partner and someone to share my life with.
Yay!
And
It's good.
Adnan
What
says,
could go wrong, Amanda?
right. Adnan says all of his life is now for Tigerlily. I'm like, this is insane. What is happening here?
And she's still doing this combination vocal fry baby voice.
Yes. Baby.
It's weird.
Ugh. So now they leave. He still can't kiss her in public. Still not a thing. But as soon as they're back in the hotel, they are going to town. They are going straight to Pound Town. You know, he lasted 30 seconds.
Yep.
He just got a little bit in there and boom, he went off.
But I think they did it 17 times.
I think
those rose petals stained the sheets.
She looked like she had been ridden hard and put away wet. It looked like a night.
I think the P went in the V several times.
And he is 22, so he can do that.
He can do it.
He is so horny for her. I mean, I'm sure he's horny for her. I actually think he's probably just really fucking horny. He's 22 and he hasn't banged.
Yeah, he's like, oh my God, I finally found someone to do this with.
Right, exactly.
Which he's a good looking dude. I don't know what the problem is here.
Well, because he couldn't.
Right, but why couldn't he just find somebody and get married?
I don't know.
At 18 or 17.
Right. So the room has balloons, some flowers, and of course the fucking Matt Sharp rose petals are there. But these are actual rose petals versus I think the fabric ones most people have.
Yeah.
So now they kick the camera crew out. So as he says, he can get married now.
He can't get them out of there fast enough.
He wants to get married now, Amy.
Yeah. He did the Love After Lockup. Just don't even take the mic back off.
Nope. So it's the next morning. Clearly they banged a lot. He asked her how she feels. And she says, it's so good, baby. Oh my God, she needs to stop saying the word baby. She says, waking up with him in real life is just the best. And I actually remember this. I talked about that relationship. I flew to Canada to see the guy.
Yep.
And just waking up the next morning with him was just the best feeling.
Yep.
And he says, I love you. She says, baby. I'm like, these two have nothing in common. They have nothing to talk about.
They don't even have a conversation. Yeah.
No, they have nothing to talk about.
Nothing. They just want to bang. It's so
weird. Adnan can't give sex details because, of course, it's super private. And she has bad head because the sex was so bonkers.
Oh, my God. Okay.
So today she's meeting the whole extended family for breakfast. And Cruz and Shay aren't available to do the Glam Squad thing because she gave them the day off.
Yeah, aren't they? Isn't this the
sole whole role?
Purpose they're there?
And didn't they have all yesterday afternoon while she was golf getting married? This
would be like you having to get Tess to jump in on Sister Wives because Amy needs a break.
Right.
From podcasting about Sister Wives. Isn't that the purpose of my job? Isn't that my sole reason for being here?
But hey, somebody, I forget what podcast it was. Somebody posited that Cruz and Shay are actually a couple.
They're not.
I don't think so. I think he's gay.
He's gay.
Okay. That's what I thought too. But I was like, maybe I was wrong about that. I mean, actually, we know nothing about them, but I don't think they're a couple. Anyway, so
I didn't get that at all.
Yeah. So they aren't available. She wants them to be well rested for the wedding celebration tomorrow. So she hired somebody. And she usually doesn't.
I just want to say something real quick.
Yeah.
My best friend used to be a hairstylist.
Okay.
They would do 85. She would do like 85 hairstyles in a day. These people work fucking hard.
Oh, yeah.
Cruz could do today and tomorrow.
Yes, he could.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Particularly given what we saw happen today.
Yeah.
It wasn't a lot.
Yeah. Like his stamina could handle it.
I think he'd be fine. So she usually doesn't trust anyone but them for her glamming, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Okay. Adnan is pissed.
This was the producers needed somebody.
They needed something because these people have nothing to talk about. So he's pissed that the stylist is a man. This is not acceptable. No other man can touch his wife, and this isn't respectful. And that poor guy is just standing behind her like,
you know what I was thinking about this? I'm like, that poor man, but then I'm like, he probably is used to this.
He probably is.
This is a cultural thing in this country.
But he's doing it on television. Like, I don't know.
And he has a timer of 5 minutes.
Right, 5 minutes. So Adnan agrees, okay, just for today. Then Adnan helps translate and is watching like a hawk while she gets her hair done. He's not going to leave her alone.
It's so weird.
He tells her to pull her shorts down. And these were not short shorts. They were probably 2/3 of the way down her thigh, just naturally.
They weren't your Amy or your Capri, which I just buy regular length and they fall to my knee.
I understand. I understand.
Not Capri. What is it? Bermuda.
Bermuda. Tigerlily thinks Adnan is making the hairdresser nervous.
Yeah.
And she's never seen Adnan like this before. And I'm like, of course you haven't. You just met him and you've only talked to him for 4 months.
Yeah. You literally just met him.
You literally just met him.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, he isn't even touching me. He's just touching my hair, which isn't even mine.
Kind of a good point.
This woman is so fucking idiotic. Oh my God. I love her so much. And he does this timer thing where he has 5 minutes to get her hair done. And she says before she got to Jordan, she knew he didn't want her to have male friends. She just didn't know it didn't mean any girl in any guy in the universe. And her life in the U.S. is completely different than it is here. Yeah. It's an entirely different culture, girl.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So Tigerlily, again, has no idea what to expect because they're going to this family party.
Right.
And they're having dinner with his family. She's meeting the whole extended family today. And she asks if there's anything she needs to know. And he says, you can only shake women's hands, not men.
Mm.
They're driving and she sees women in burqas. And so she asks about that. Again, girl, if only there was a tool you could have learned about all of this before you got here.
Right.
And by the way, I've never specifically researched burqas, and I know what they are because I live in the society.
Yeah. Because I'm a person in the world.
Right.
Yeah.
And he explains that the less you show, the more respect you have for the religion. And she's confused about the Muslim rules, but she just hasn't had time to learn about them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
The one thing they haven't talked about, I don't think he's expecting her to convert.
Yeah, they have not talked about this.
Nope. No.
So I wondered that with Sunny and Veah too. Is he going to ask her to convert?
Right. So we'll see what happens there. So from the beginning, he is, I just said that, no expectations to convert. And she wants to learn more, but it'll be in her timeline. She never had a big loving family, but she's always dreamed of it for her and her kids. Oh God.
Oh, you have kids? You remembered them?
Well, that's nice that you remembered them. And you think that they're just going to walk into this and think that these people are their family.
Yeah, sure. This will go great.
Yeah. She's hoping to be accepted by the whole family. And I get that. They sing them into the party. His family is lovely. The mom is lovely. There are a lot of cousins and siblings to me. Because remember, he is one of 15.
Yes. Yeah. Wow. I need eyes on that mother.
I worry about that mother's poor uterus.
She's got to be fucking tired.
She's got to be tired, and her uterus has got to be tired. That's a lot of babies to birth.
Yeah.
And so there's the food. The food looks great. There's lots of meat and rice. People are eating with their hands, which we know is a thing. And Tigerlily is nervous to try the food, and everyone is just trying to shove food into her face.
Did you clock, were they eating with the right hand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I would be able to shove this food in.
Yeah. Right hand for the scoop, left hand for the poop.
As Muhammad
Thank you, Muhammad of Forbidden Love.
Yes.
So she isn't used to so much food, and she's had to eat mouthfuls, and she doesn't.
She's literally like.
I personally would not like that much food shoved in my face either.
I need a
little.
Is it pizza?
Well, pizza's different. Pizza's different. So Adnan tries to feed her with her hands, and in Jordan they show happiness with food. Get me to Jordan then. And being fed with like that with rice and meat in a ball, she's not into it.
I'm into it.
And she feeds him now, and the mother fears at first about her temperament and her traditions, but she seems like a kind person. I mean, she does seem kind.
She does. Yeah.
And she's being very respectful.
She is.
Particularly for someone who knows nothing.
Right. She is. She is.
I mean, we can trash Angela Deem all day, every day. One thing I will say, she always seemed very respectful of Michael and Michael's family.
Just not
Michael's
mother.
Right. Just not a Michael, but his family, his traditions, his mother in particular.
I agree.
But Angela seemed to have done at least a little research.
A little bit.
So everyone welcomes her to the family. Tomorrow's the big wedding day. And his brother asks her if they're going back to the U.S. or staying in Jordan. And she said, she'd love to stay here, but I have 2 kids in the U.S., baby. And she's like, I don't know how his brother doesn't know about their plan to move to the U.S. And now she worries that his different stories could mean he's hiding something.
Oh, my God. You should have thought. I love how she's like, when they're doing the marriage contract, she's like, I have no idea what the marriage contract means, but I'm going to sign it anyway. Jesus.
This woman is so
I'm just going to call this the adventures of Tigerlily.
The adventures of Tigerlily. The good news is, though, all she has to do is get on a plane and go back to the U.S. and none of this fucking matters.
Right. Right. Because this would be me. Because you don't have to get divorced. Nobody's going to find that marriage here. I would have marriages all over the globe.
Yeah, why not? But here's the thing. So she signed this marriage contract. I don't know if that's a legal contract or a religious contract. Or if they're the same thing.
I don't know.
Because you know what? I've never married a Jordanian in Jordan.
Right.
Were I to do that, I would know the answer to that question.
Yes.
She does not.
Correct.
But she just did it.
Correct.
Oh, God.
Are we done with them?
We're done. It's next time on, girl.
I got a next time on here.
Okay.
Let me do this. Next time on. Tigerlily likes that Adnan controls her because she's like his most prized possession.
Remember she left her first marriage because she was totally controlled?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Just checking.
Matilda and Niles, they seem very sweet, but he has a secret.
He does.
Veah and Rory are getting ready to go, and Rory looks like the little blonde boy from the Family Circus comics.
He kind of does.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about that. Yeah.
Remember those comics? I love those.
I
used to read the comics all the time.
Same.
Loren surprises Faith. Surprise! With the fact that he's unhomed and doesn't plan on going back. And
he just says he's homeless. He's like, no, I'm homeless.
Yeah.
Great.
And Ingrid asks Brian about his life before the gunshot.
And it doesn't look like it goes good.
No. So that's where we're going to be next week.
That's where we are, girl.
All right, girl.
I'm
Guys,
loving this.
Thank you so much for following us on this 90-day journey.
Yes.
If you're a Sister Wives watcher, please join our Twin Flame universe and get some Sister Wives episodes over there because we're into it.
Yep. We did season 18 all up there. Season 19 we'll be doing, and we've done a rewatch up through about the middle of season 3. So there's a lot of Sister Wives content there.
In my opinion, is a fantastic season 3.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, Amanda, from reporting in from Canada.
Live from the Great White North. Hopefully,
let's hope by the time this airs,
I am back in my home country. Even though I've always wanted to be a Canadian, this is not quite how I envisioned it happening. I'm also out of clean underwear. So we're about to reach a crisis.
Oh, yeah. You either need to get thee to a Target or to an airport. All right, guys. Thank you very much. We'll see you soon.
Take care, everyone.
Thank you so much for listening to Little Miss Recap. If you'd like to support the show, the best way you can do that is to join our Twin Flame universe, which is our Patreon, Supercast, and Apple subscription feeds. The links for those are in the show notes. You get ad-free episodes and a ton of bonus content. You can also subscribe to the feed so you don't miss an episode, share the show with a friend, and leave a 5-star review. To contact the show, please email me directly at amy@littlemissrecap.com or join our Facebook group Backdoor Friends. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next time.